Hello friends, good morning everyone. Greetings for the day. Here a symbolic representation. What is the meaning of Z? What is the meaning of N, L, E, and as well this one. So these all things are going to be clear in this video. So as per the CSWIP 3.1 section 9 welding symbols. So we all know for the symbolic representations two standards we follow normally. So or either we can say two principal standards are used for the welding symbols. One of them is European standards and other is American standards. European standards are EN 22553 and American standards are AWS A2.4. We have both files AWS A 2.4 means here we are saying AWS A 2.4 and here we have a CSWIP 3.1. So we are going to explain these nomenclatures Z, N, L and E. See, we are going to start. Here N means what, L means what, E means what. Z, that is leg length of the weld. Here we are clearly plan view and end view. In end view we are see Z, this one is a leg length, it means this one is vertical leg length, and if it is clearly like here to here, so these are the horizontal leg length. So this one is vertical leg length and this one is horizontal leg length. So here Z indicates a leg length of the weld, N indicates number of weld elements like this one and this one, means 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. This one is upper side, means we have a joints like this, and upper side 3 welds elements are, and below side 3 weld elements. So N is number of weld elements and L is length of the weld. Length of the weld means if we consider this one, so from this end to this end, the total length of the weld elements, that is L. And E indicates adjacent gap, adjacent distance between two consecutive weld elements. Similarly, I will show you in AWS A2.4 that representation, means AWS A2.4 representation is differ from this one. So this one indication is I am showing you as per BSEN 22553 standards. Okay, so here we see one thing. Here we have examples. Z, that is 8, N, that is number of welds 1 2 and 3, and L, that is length of the weld. Length of the weld is given 150, and E, that is adjacent gap, means 100 is given in drawings. So this is simply represented by this one. Okay, Z8, this is a fillet weld symbols. I have earlier told you what is the meaning of this symbol. So this is the symbol of fillet weld. So we have one more thing. Welding symbols are divided into the three types. Elementary welding symbols, complementary welding symbols, and supplementary welding symbols. These are huge things. So here we are not clearly. Here only I am saying about this weld joints. This is a fillet weld symbols. So here it is represented Z8. Z8 means what? Z8 means leg length will be Z, and 3, that is number of welds, 150, that is length of the weld, and 100 is adjacent gap between the two consecutive weld elements. Okay, so this one is upper and this one is below, and this one is a reference line. What? This is a reference line. One thing, this one is a reference line. So it means कि when anything is written above the reference line and anything written in below the reference line, both meaning is different. Weldings will be at what side? Arrow side and other side. So that is a I will clear in next video. So here I'm not going to clear that thing. So here see only, yes, Z8 means ki what dash line is not required because it is symmetrical welds. Okay, so here see one other things. Z8, yes, see, here Z is indicating by this one, L is indicated by this, and E is indicating by this, and complete formula will be written Z fillet N L E, and this one is written in a Z, like big Z. It means this is a staggered weld. Okay, so don't confused. This is the symbol of a staggered weld. So here three welds, and here is two welds, and both are written like this. So in very shorts, I can say this is a complementary indications. Flags are and here is a circular. So when this one is a reference line, this one is a arrow line. So arrow and reference between both, when flags are, then it is the symbols of site weld or field weld. Means this indicates weld will be at site or at field. So and when you see these symbols, means at the center of the reference line and arrow line, there is a circular symbols, then it is a indication of the peripheral weld. Means welding will be all around a part. So okay, so we are going to clear one more important things, means difference between AWS A2.4 and European standards BSEN 22553. So see one very important things come to in this one slides. Here here is also written NLE and a staggered weld. Here welds to be a staggered. Okay, this one symbol earlier I told you a staggered, and this one is the tail of the reference line, and this indicate the process. So come. Here one more thing, symbols are written. This one is also called a this one is E said pitch, and this one is a length, and here written complete things. Here A, what is the meaning of A? A is nothing, throat, throat size of the welds, and this one is Z is leg length of the weld. In any weld symbols, and Z and A both are written, then what will we do and how will identify? And for this we have a relation between Z and A. What is A is equal to 0.7 into Z, means A is equal to the 0.7 into Z. Okay, so here see another things. 80, length of the weld is 80 and 80, and the distance between both the weld elements is 90. So here is written 90. Okay, I'm going to show you very interesting things. When I got AWS, no, CSWIP 3.1, 1 minute. Okay, 61592 922 page 9394 95 and 96. Okay, here very important things are written in this both blocks. BSEN 22553 rules means what these rules? Weld this side of the joint go on the unbroken reference line, while welds the other side of the joint go on the broken reference line. Okay, so it means what in AWS and ISO and European standards, basic difference is when a symbolic representation at above the reference line, means weld will be at the arrow side, and when it is represented in a below the reference line, then it means weld will be at the other means other side. Okay, so if it is not clear, once more I will say, if in BSEN, as per BSEN ISO 22553 rules, when a symbolic representation at above the reference line, it means welding will be at the arrow side. Okay, it is clearly showing in the drawings. And if the welding symbolic representation is below the reference line, means here, then welding will be at other side. So it is clear clear or not? Okay, z10 means here leg length will be z 3, that is number of welds. 50 means here length of the welds, and again 50, it means adjacent gap between two weld elements. Okay, and BSEN 22553 rules states this one, and just it's opposite in AWS A 2.4 rules. So here I'm going to show you. Here, see the rules. What is the rules? Here point number 1. Here point number 1 is weld on a arrow side. Here see, weld on the arrow sides of the joint to go underneath of the reference line. Means when we have to do a weld on arrow side, then we will represent it on below the reference line, and when we want to do a weld at other side, then it will be represented on a top side. This is the fundamental difference between AWS A2.4 and BSEN 22553 standards. So here symbolic representations are very very clear. So find here pitch ey2, length l. So here in AWS form is written z fillet l minus e. Its representation is a very different, in a different way. So we will clearly understand by seeing these drawings. So here AWS A2.4 rules is what? Weldings are occurring at the arrow side. Okay, so here it is represented below the reference line. It means Z is leg length of the weld. So here it is showing leg length of the weld. This is the symbol of the fillet weld. So it is a fillet welds. And 3 indicates number of welds elements. 1 2 3 elements. Okay, here 50 is length of the welds. So it is a length of the welds. Okay, and this one is E stands for what? 70 E stands for length between the two consecutive weld elements, as I told you earlier, as per 22553 European standards. So here in American standards, what we see, E means adjacent gap is not center to center gap, we will see. Okay, here it is showing center to center pitch. Okay, pitch length will be center to center, means center of this weld and center of this weld. So as per European standards, it is clearly showing edge of the this edge gap, from this to this end. So in American welding, it is very differ. So this is the fundamental difference. So if it is a good, then please follow, otherwise I will explain you in another video in a full details. Okay, thank you everyone, have a nice day.